when in our human psychic, when we are constantly seeking security, then we are still at the first chakra. The first chakra is the chakra which is element called earth element. So which is basically more working with your physical body, because your whole physical body is nothing but the earth. Understand? So that's why it is very visible. It is tangible. Like earth you can see, you can touch. You can touch your body. But there is second level. Second level is your Swadhisthana chakra, which has the element water. So it is tangible, but it is movable. It is constantly modifying its shape. Whatever shape you give, it takes that shape. Like if you put the water into the glass, it takes the shape of the glass. If you put the water into the jug, it takes the shape of the jug. If you put the water into the tube, it takes the shape of the tube. So second chakra is connected with our imagination, our fantasies, our emotions, which is connected with more our, very close to our sexuality. Sexuality means any kind of pleasure, any tangible pleasure. So there is also different levels of enjoyment, pleasure, relating with what kind of senses you are using. Eyes, you looking colors and form. Ears, the sound. Tongue for the taste. Skin for the touch. So you are constantly seeking a pleasure through the different outer means. So the moment you are reaching to the second chakras, then you start imagining. So with that imagination, you are creating something your own. It can be real, it can be unreal. It's something like you are daydreaming. When you are reaching to that imaginative power, so you are imagining, like you applied for a job. And this job gives you 5,000 euro per month. Now with this thought, your imagination starts. What is that imagination? Oh, I will save this much money. Then I will have my house. Then I will get married. And I have a children, and so on and so forth. This is a beautiful story about Panchtantra. There was a drought. Drought means a famine, when there is no rain. So there was a Brahmin who used to go and beg. So when he went for begging for his wife and children, he collected a lot of wheat flour. It was very hot. He collected the wheat flour and he was very happy, even though it is drought, it is famine. There is no rain, but he collected a lot of wheat flour. It was very hot. He was walking back to his home. Then he sat down under a tree to just get a nap. So he just lie down under the tree. And in this, under the tree, he started dreaming. He started dreaming that I will go and sell this wheat flour to the villagers. Then with these villagers, I will buy a goat. Then with this one goat, I will have a plenty of goats. When the goats, I will sell them a lot of goats. then I will have a cow. So this cow will give a lot of birth to the another baby cows. I will sell them and get a lot of money. With this lot of money, I will buy a beautiful house. And with this, after having this house, then I will get married. Then with the richness which keep growing, then I will get second time married. And in the dream, he started creating all this imagination. And he started saying that when these two wives will be there, there will be certainly a fight. When there will be fight, then I will, with my stick, I beat them. So in fact, the wheat flour he was holding in a cloth, a piece of cloth which was tied with his stick. And with this stick itself he was sleeping. And in the dream itself, he really hit. And when he really lifted his stick, because his hand was still on the stick, the wheat flour spread all over. Like in the dream, if you are punching, in fact you are punching in the reality. Your hand will be moving. But the person whom you are hitting, that person may not be there. And all his imagination was gone. So it was a false imagination. So it was your own private world in which you were traveling, you were the creator. But when we talk about this physical world, tangible world, so what is the reality of this world? Which means that I can see, if I have a flower in my hand, so if I say there is a flower in my hand, which can be proven by other people as well. So that is called tangible world. But what I have in my mind, you cannot see. But when your journey starts getting more deepened, when you reach to Ajna Chakra, third eye chakra, you have access to reach to your thought process. Because that is also have a physical form in a subtle world. So if my mind is more open and wider, spacious, then your vibration which are happening in your mind, I can receive. I can read. So that is one kind of imagination which is unreal, false. But there is another imagination which you are planning to bring into the manifestation, like a scientist. When a scientist is imagining to create something, then imagination can be tangified, can be seen, can be visible after a certain period of time, which may take a little bit of time. Like when you want to create a house, you make a drawing. The architect makes a drawing. There is no house, there is no windows, there is no door, just a paper and some lines. It's total imagination. But with his imagination, he creates that. So that power of imagination, which we all have got, human beings have got. This imaginative power is not with animals. They may have, if you are constantly giving them a domestic animal, a particular kind of food, he may imagine that one, but not more than that. Not creative imagination. But we have got, because we have a capacity to go from security to this Swadhisthana chakra,